Hey nerds, it's me, back with another video. Since I'm finally free from the tyranny of PostNord, I will have more time to stream and make YouTube videos. I have a few ideas in mind, and one of them is this Wifebeater Blizzard series. And I know what you're thinking, why are you so good and humble at the game? It's because I watch my own class guides on YouTube, of course. And I know you're also thinking, why call it Wifebeater Blizzard? Good question, chat. It's because that's the mentality that Blizzard have. They beat up their player base 6 days a week with bullshit systems and whatnot, and then 1 day a week they don't, and they actually give us something good, and then they're like, you haven't said thank you for not beating you today. It's like, no, we're not gonna thank you for doing something good every once in a blue moon. You doing good should be the standard. You shouldn't beat your wife in the first place. Duh. This is the mentality and sheer arrogance that is Blizzard Entertainment. So the idea is to talk about the bad and the good that Blizzard does for World of Warcraft, and then we will have a receipt with these videos for how long this bullshit has been going on, but we will also credit Blizzard on the good things, because there are good people at Blizzard that are also getting fucked by the greedy higher-ups at Blizzard. These videos will not cover every little thing Blizzard does, like some YouTubers do news videos, for example. I'll try and cherry pick the interesting or important stuff, but of course, if we get the coolest mount in history, we can of course mention that too. So buckle up and let's get right into the first episode of Wifebeater Blizzard. Because I'm always such a positive guy and never tilt, we will start with something positive. Why not start off with complimenting Blizzard on the Warband system? My favorite part of the Warband system is actually only having to do the main story once without feeling like I'm missing out on something on alts. This makes it so I will have a fonder memory of leveling for the first time in a new expansion during an already hyped day. Of course, you will have stories that don't interest you or have too much emphasis on a certain crying bitch saying, I have no light 50,000 times and ruin one of the best songs ever made, that is Hallowful. Won't mention any full names, of course, but it starts with an A and ends with an N doing. The map thing to unlock non-fly paths is a good idea, but with flying being available from the start of an expansion nowadays, it feels kinda useless. If you are leveling new characters all the time, it's going to be handy before you can get flying, of course. The war bank is also great, but it might even be too OP, with the remote bank being able to use like everywhere. Not having to log over to send gold or mats from other characters is great though. The account-bound reputations is something that people have been asking for a long time, so it should have come sooner, but at least we have it now. Let's move on to our first negative, and I think this has to go to the worst thing ever in World of Warcraft's history, and for you guys that are regulars, relax, I'll keep it short since I already have a video on it. I'm of course talking about Valor Stones. Valor Stones is a currency that has no purpose other than to slow you down and be annoying. And the most retarded of the retards will say, it's so people can't gear like crazy at the start of a patch. No. And if someone says that to you, run as far away as you can from that person. Just run. Valor Stones have no cap. You can farm 100,000 in 1 day. You just have to spend them before hitting 2,000. Crests have a seasonal cap, so you can't gear infinitely. Therefore, Valor Stones have no reason to exist. And now, 2 months into the patch, they made them warbound, but in pure Wifebeater style, they have a penalty on trading as well. So if you want to trade 1,000, it's gonna cost you 1,200. Fucking retarded, man. Like, the shamelessness is through the roof. Any person that has been involved in adding valor serves to the game truly deserves the worst in life. It is a war crime and the goat of spitting on all of your players. But anyways, I just wanted to have this here as a receipt to see how long we have to wait until they actually remove it. Let's throw in a quick positive, shall we? In the Liberation of Undermine raid, Blizzard added heal absorbs to the one-armed bandit and Gallowix. This is a good way to add damage to heal through without having constant risk of dying, as if we were to take big damage all the time. This makes it so healers can execute more of a rotation like DPS and tanks, and not just snipe all healing in short burst windows. The more healing to do, the more fun. Good choice, Blizzard. And just a quick negative here as well. Remove power infusion. Just remove it. That's it for today, nerds. Do you agree with what I said, or am I retarded? Or maybe both? Let me know. You better subscribe, smash like with your fist. If you do not, I will be pissed. Thanks for watching, MrVoleth. Thanks for watching, MrVoleth. Thanks for watching, MrVoleth.